understand that you must be patient. Locs is not an overnight process. And it's like, you know this mentally, but then when you actually get them, you be looking like, I thought they was gonna be full like on the second month.
Let's rock, let's rock.
Can you rock with me? Not stopping me. Can you take it to the top of me? I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking loving me, baby. You know me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today we are talking about the things you need to consider before you lock your hair. This goes for any type of locks: micro locks, sister locks, inner locks. Is that a lock? It might be. The first thing you need to consider before you take that leap and that jump is the moolah. So just the other day, my dad told me, go ahead and get no and Levi hair lock. Dad, they're one. But no, seriously, the first thing that came to my mind was money. I was like, that's a maintenance that has to be paid for, and we're not gonna add that to our bills right now. But I get what he was saying. He was saying it would just be easier. You definitely want to look at how much is it going to cost to maintain your locks on a monthly basis, and if that's something that you can afford. How much will it be for me to initially get these installed in my head, and how much will it be to maintain them? Another thing you want to consider is, what type of locks do you want to get? Which ones are you interested in? Watch all the videos. So if you are thinking, say you're trying to make a decision between traditional and sister locks, before you settle, which one do you see yourself with? Like, which one do you feel like, this is me? Research traditional locks, research people, how they maintain them, research their journeys with traditional locks and sister locks. You want to make sure this is something that you really want. At the end of the day, you can change your mind, but it's just such a hassle to have to take them out, start over. To me, lock me up, we done. I didn't really want to have to go back and start over, but it's up to you. Another thing you want to consider when having locks is, understand that you must be patient. Locks is not an overnight process. Locks is going to take time, and it's like, you know this mentally, but then when you actually get them, you be looking like, I thought they was gonna be full like on the second month. But no, not all the time. I always say everyone's hair is different. You have to be ready to embrace a completely new journey. Sort of like if you were to get color on just your natural hair, you're going to look different, and it's going to be a new look for you to have to get used to, but it will change over time. So your locks, depending on which one you get, either way, they're obviously not going to start a lot, but they may not be what you really love in the beginning. But just give it time. Just wait and see where you're at before you decide, I don't like them, because a lot of us don't in the beginning. It's not a, oh, you know, we fine. No, we gotta grow. We gotta figure it out. Not only does it take patience throughout the journey to get to the stage that you probably really are in love with, but it also can take, if you get sister locks, you gotta have patience to actually get them done, because it can take, 2 and 3 days at a time. Know that like each month in stage is different. So month 1 is going to look different from month 2, month 3 different from month 4, and so on. But I think when you look back at the journey, you're going to be like, it was worth it. I think it's always worth it when it comes to sister locks. I don't have experience obviously with other locks, but when I do see like micro locks or traditional locks over time, they all just always look super gorgeous to me. If you're considering it, then you might as well do it. You might as well. Another thing to consider is, don't get locks because you want your hair to get longer. Don't do that, because you don't know what your hair is going to look like months from now. So don't like, I just want to get locks. Like, I have seen people get locks and then take their hair out and their hair did get longer than it ever has. That has occurred before, but don't get them just for that case. Now for me, I was never super in love with my natural hair, so therefore I was ready to be like, let's try this new step right now because I was just kind of tired of my natural hair. Don't get them just simply because you're like, I want to see my hair thicken up, and I want to see my hair get really long, because that might not be the case. Your locks could literally be the same length but just get super full, or they could get really long and not be as full as you would like, but they're still gonna be cute. If you're used to changing up your hair all the time, you can style it. But if you're used to 1 week I like wigs, the next week I like braids, the next week I like twist outs, the next week I like braid outs, I like switching it up every single time, don't do it. Don't even do it. That's it. Because you can, but at the end of the day, it's still gonna just be locks that are braided out. It's gonna still be locks that are twisted out or perm rods, but they're still locked. It's not gonna be dramatically like, oh, she a whole, you know how they be having things where it's like whole new person. 1 week she wearing a wig, 1 week she wearing a ponytail, and it's like, oh shoot, you know. That's not gonna happen. So if you can style them, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you can't style them, but I am saying that you still got locks. Another thing you should be ready for is not really using that many products. That is the good thing about locks. You should watch my Sister Lock Essentials video and see what all you pretty much need in particular for sister locks. It's not anything extremely expensive. You don't have to figure out a new 2-strand twist curl because this part is 4A and this part is 4C. You know, I always express the freedom of I probably saved so much money. I think when I had loose natural hair, I used so many different products and didn't even remember which ones did work, which didn't work. I probably done bought the same product about 3 times and was like, oh dang, this one did work for me, but I never put it in my notes, or I never really like paid attention. I just be like, oh man, this, I didn't like it. New product, yeah, that didn't work. New product, it dried my hair out. New product. But with sister locks, traditional locks, and micro locks, you don't really have to worry about it at all. It's minimal products for sure, and minimal manipulation to your hair as well. If you like to wake up and go minimal flow, then you might as well get you some locks. These are all pretty much easy reasons to consider and make your decision on whether you do or do not want locks. If you are still here, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share this video if it was helpful, and like it. I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.